What's up, everybody? It's SVT Vasquez back at it with another video, back at it with another banger, man. In this video, I'm going to be thanking you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Let's start the show. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'd like to take a moment and appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribe to my channel. I never really started the channel thinking that I would actually reach 1,000 subscribers. That's actually not the reason or motive behind starting a YouTube channel. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. This isn't my main source of income, or else I would have put a lot more effort to it. But the whole point of me starting a YouTube channel was to try to help as many people as I could with my videos, and a few of them have worked, like my critical video, which is an exam to be an emergency responder dispatcher, and I went over how to take a test to be a dispatcher and the tips and tricks that I used when I took that exam. So I like to teach a lot of lessons in my videos, and I don't just put out content of me burning rubber or doing strong pulls or anything like that. I like to make videos that are informative, the way that other people's videos have helped me in the past. People like the Car Passion channel, people like Danny Johnson, that put out great information for us beginners that can follow their videos and be able to work on our own cars. The reason that I did start a channel was, if we go back to the beginning of my channel actually started with a 2003 Mazda Miata, and this is because I'm actually a JDM guy at heart.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I spent 3 years living out in Japan when I was in the military, and at the end of this video I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I purchased my Mustang Cobra. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and thank all of you guys. I did reach 1,000 subscribers a little while back, but when I went to announce this on my Instagram, a lot of people, I guess, didn't like that I reached 1,000 subscribers, and then about 8 people unsubscribed after me posting that I reached 1,000 subscribers. But thanks to the help of a few friends, I got back to 1,000. So now I'm officially at 1,000 subscribers, and I'd like to take a moment to personally thank all of you guys for subscribing. Some of the people that stand out is my cousin George. If you guys seen most of my videos, he's probably commented on all or most of my videos. He even has 2 accounts that really helped me out and really kept me going throughout this whole process. Throughout most of the process, a few people fell off here and there, leaving 1 or 2 comments on a few videos, but he was the most consistent for commenting and liking and telling me that I did a good job on a video or whatever the case may be. But I'd like to take a moment and appreciate him. Another great thanks goes out to my brother Jose. Without my younger brother, not a lot of these projects would have been possible. When I swapped out the clutch on my Mustang Cobra when my throwout bearing went out, he helped me out, a huge help, helping me drop that transmission, putting in the clutch, and it hasn't given me any issues. So I'd like to take a huge moment to appreciate him. Everyone else in my family, my brothers that subscribed, that commented, that liked, all my friends that did the same thing. Another huge thanks goes out to Paul the Fox. Now, Paul the Fox and his wife host some lives on their channel, and they put out much better content than I put out. They have some amazing cars. They go to the track, they host live videos, and they actually went on their live and told their subscribers to come subscribe to my channel. That pushed me over the hump to reach 1,000 subscribers, and that's not something I asked of them. That's something they just did out of their own kindness. So I'd like to take a moment and appreciate them, and most of you guys that are here are probably from their channel, so thank you guys so much for supporting my channel as well. And with that said, I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I came about getting my Mustang Cobra. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, my channel first started off with a 2003 Mazda Miata, and I turbocharged that thing. It was pushing 260 wheel horsepower, and if you guys know about Miatas, they're great handling cars and they're very light, so that thing could scoot. And the reason I chose the Mazda Miata platform is because it is a very popular platform, but in my area, you don't see a lot of well-built Mazda Miatas, and I'm not someone that likes to go with what the crowd is doing. I kind of like doing my own thing and standing out in that way. So the whole reason I started a YouTube channel is because I turbocharged my Mazda Miata following a YouTuber called the Car Passion Channel. And when I did that, I found out that you could do a lot on YouTube even if you're not a mechanic. And the whole reason that I needed to purchase another car was I had a baby on the way, and the car seat's not supposed to go on the front seat, and the Mazda Miata is only a two-seater car. So I went about finding a car that would fit a baby car seat. Now I did have an Acura ILX, but that was being driven by my girlfriend, and I needed a vehicle that fit a car seat for myself as well. So I needed to find something other than the Mazda Miata. And at first, me and my girlfriend were looking for an SUV since our family was growing. But since it was going to be my daily driver, I kind of veered off the path a little bit. And at first, I was actually looking for a BMW M3. And BMW M3s have been a car that I've always wanted. So while looking up a BMW M3 in Sacramento, there was a dealership that actually had the Mustang Cobra there that eventually became my Mustang Cobra. And the thing that stood out to me on this car was, first of all, it was fairly priced. I got it for $18,000. And I was doing research on it because there's actually a badge behind my car that says Terminator. And I never heard that term used on a Cobra before. This is because I'm not a Mustang guy myself.
What? What the fuck?
So when I saw the badge that said Terminator, I looked up the Mustang Terminator just to figure out what this badge actually meant. I never knew that there was a car badge that way, or maybe it was an aftermarket badge. To find out, it is an aftermarket badge, but that car is commonly known as the Terminator Cobra just because how well that engine was built with strong rods and pistons. So while doing research on what a Terminator Cobra is, I ran across a video which was a Mustang Lifestyle Fact video, which he circles around his red Mustang Cobra, showing you what to look for when you're buying a Mustang Cobra. And I also ran across Alex SVT when he first purchased his Mustang Cobra, and I was like, why is this young kid so excited about this car? Like, what's so special about this car? And I had never researched the Mustang Cobra before, so that's where the rabbit hole came from. I ended up researching, find out that a lot of people want this car, that it's a well-built car, and I was like, okay. And my next question was, can a baby car seat fit in the back of that thing? And there's actually a YouTuber, which the name slips my mind, but he goes around making YouTube videos with his baby boy car seat in the back. And he does pulls with him in the back, so that answered my question. Yes, it does fit a car seat. So the very next day, I told my brother, we're going to Sacramento to look at this car, and he was like, okay. So we went to Sacramento, we looked at the car, everything panned out. The only thing I had an issue with was it had bald tires. So I ended up telling them that I need new tires, and if they gave me new tires, then they had a deal. So since it was a weekend, it was late on a Friday, they had to wait till the tire shop opened up on Monday, but they swapped out a fresh pair of new tires, which I actually still have on there because I don't really drive that car a lot. And they delivered that car to my house. So when they delivered the car to my house, I actually was at school that day, so I told my girlfriend, hey, someone's gonna drop off some keys, they're mine, just take them. And she didn't really know what car I went to look at, and I hadn't told her what car I went to look at or told her that I purchased a car. It was just it was just a thing that happened in the moment, and she really wanted that SUV. But the fact that I was going to be the one driving the car, that was my final deciding factor on getting the Cobra. So once the guy dropped off the keys, she saw that the key said Ford on it, and she looked outside the window, and since it was during working hours and there was no cars on the street but a black Terminator Cobra, she pressed the alarm button, and what do you know, the car beeped. So she texts me and she says, "Why is there a Mustang outside?" And so then I send a cool glasses emoji, and that's when she finds out that I actually purchased a Mustang, not an SUV. But don't worry, guys, eventually she did get her SUV, and we're very happy with that purchase as well. So that was the story about my Mustang Cobra and how I purchased it. I did get it from a dealership, and actually the previous owner did contact me on Instagram saying, "Hey, that's the car I used to own," and he sent me pictures of the car with the same license plate. So I actually did get in contact with the previous owner, and he did mention that when he purchased the car, it came from someone down in the LA area. So I believe the car has had 3 owners. So I know of him, he knows of someone else, and then we don't know who the first owner is. But the car, I guess, originally came from the LA area. I'd like to take a moment to apologize for everyone. I know that I reached 1,000 subscribers. I've just been so swamped with school. I am in college. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm actually a full-time college student. If you guys didn't know, I was a Navy corpsman, which would be the equivalent of a medic. And now I'm in college trying to earn my nursing degree. So right now I'm actually on my last...
I may talk, squirrel!
So right now I'm actually in my last quarter of earning my associates in science biology, which I would need to enter a nursing program. And in March I should have my associates ready so that I can enroll into a nursing program. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much again for 1,000 subscribers. And to celebrate, I'm actually gonna fix up my garage to make it more of my dream garage that I've always wanted by painting
No.
And I'll be doing that once school gives me a chance to get it done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I'm just all about this money. I don't think about no thought. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot. This is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Get off my